Hey folks, and welcome back to MusicalConman Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We've had some good runs lately. Let's do another Eden run. Last one started with Pay to Play. This time around we're starting with Crackerjack and Glowing Hourglass. Okay, this isn't... I have some other programs open and this is causing way too much lag. I'm not going to do the run like this because it makes it too easy to have the stopwatch active at all times. So, let me clear this room and I'll see if I can get those other programs to relax a bit. Ooh, luck upgrade and HP in the same room. Awesome. Alright, I'll be back momentarily. Oh, and before I go, the seed is 39JS LSPL. Alright, it's actually been more than just a minute or two, it's been a couple of hours. I figured out that I think what was causing the lag or frame rate issues is that my computer was busy processing the previous run. I will absolutely take 9 lives. Oh man. Goodbye, Glowing Hourglass. Goodbye, HP, but the D6 is so good. We can't get... I don't think this Eternal Heart will protect us from a half-hearted damage. I don't think we can get that without dying unless we get a bomb, so I'm not going to spend a reroll on it. I'm going to save that reroll for the boss. Or if we get a bomb, I will totally reroll it. So, our stats, our damage seems fine. Our range is good, but no one cares. One thing I like is that our speed is not bad at all. A lot easier to dodge when you're not moving at like 0.8 speed or something, which I believe is what? Either 0.8, I don't think it's 0.7, I think 0.8 is what Maggie and the Keeper run at. It's been a while since I've played anyone but Eden, really. I feel like once you kind of settle into playing the game, Eden is... either Eden or the Lost are the two most fun characters for me, plus Azazel when I just want something quick and fun. Because the other characters are all kind of the same. Man, I would really love 2 bombs now. To go for that Tinted Rock and the Treasure Room item, I would go for the item over the Spirit Heart. Because if I didn't like trading HP for items, I wouldn't do deals with the devil. I would like 3 bombs. I would also like to beat Monstro without dying. This double champion Monstro can be a little tricky just because there's so many bullets on the screen. Ooh. Well, I guess maybe we could have gotten that item. It sucks to lose the Eternal Heart, but... okay, I need to play a little careful. Because I don't want to have to... we have 9 lives, but I don't want to start over. I'm unlikely to ever need all these lives, unless the run's not going well, but I don't want to do this fight all day. I am glad, at least, even though they're champion monster, their bullets only do half-hearted damage. I'm sure touching them probably does a full-hearted damage, but yeah. Double Monstro is annoying. But I think the real kicker here is not just a double Monstro, it's also that half the room is covered in rocks, so there's a lot less space to dodge. Really gotta squeeze through a lot of these shots, and it's hard to tell where they're going to land because they have such high shot height. You can't actually look at where the tier is, you need to look at the shadow below the tier. Okay, we've gotten 1 dead, that's important. It should be no problem from here on out. 1 Monstro is easy, it's just once you start getting a lot of them, and you don't have any damage. I have not mentioned, by the way, I don't believe, our trinket from Crackerjack, which is called Endless Nameless. So if I take this, I could use the Black Heart to get the item room item, but I think I'd rather just get a better item now. Roid Rage doesn't immediately help us, but I would rather have Roid Rage than a lot of treasure room items. What we would have done is instead take it, use the black cart to walk over the spikes and get whatever our treasure room item rerolls into, or if we don't like it, just ignore it. And some of you might be thinking, wow, so you're treating safety pin as just a black heart and no other benefit? And the answer to that is yes, yes I am. I am going to get this card. Alright, first try. I was willing to do it another couple times. So, this might not seem like a great strategy, but I'm gonna try this. What? Those count as enemies? Well, that sucks. My plan was to get High... If you use High Priestess when there's no other enemies in the room, I guess I should have used it here. It will stomp on you. And that counts as an explosion, so I wanted to use it to stomp on me, destroy a Tinted Rock, so that we could respawn with that. Now, do I want this card? Before I was just risking losing a life, but now I'm risking also losing Deal with the Devil President, but it worked out. This Fool card, I was about to say could let us... Okay, got out of there. Could let us do the Sacrifice Room for half price, but I would rather do the Boss Trap Room for free. So for those of you who don't know, the Deal with the Devil, which give you a lot of powerful items, aren't guaranteed to spawn after beating the boss, but you have a much higher chance to get them if you don't... This can't be bad trip. We have Luck Up is great. Much higher chance to spawn if you don't take damage on the floor. I will take this. I will save the battery charge for later, because an extra battery charge on the ground is always useful with the D6. Once again, those times where I would really like a bomb. And you know, now that I think of it, maybe it would have been better to... I continued to want bombs. Hangman card would get me a bomb. Ah, man, our speed stat is great. I can just run all the way around these guys. No trouble. Maybe it would have been better to take Safety Pin and whatever our treasure room item rerolled into. I was just hoping for a strong boss room drop, because the one nice thing about boss room items is, with the exception of like Pony and White Pony, which are only from Headless Horseman and Conquest. Ah, perfect. No boss room drop. I'm gonna go for this. I was thinking about looking for a crawl space there, but It's possible that we could spin a bomb for a bomb to get a crawl space. On the other hand, it's possible that we could get a... I shouldn't have killed that, that would have killed the flies for me. Also possible we could get a Hangman card and not need a bomb to get a bomb. So, out of both those unlikely scenarios, I figured let's just save it. So obviously would really like a key to get into our item room. I've always found that in my Isaac play, I like to collect items and grow stronger over the course of the run. Yes, stand in the fire. Shoot your weird shadow orb into the fire. Don't blow up the fire. Whoa, I accidentally hit down instead of up there. That was a mistake. Well, let's see. Is that... Did he spawn a hole up there? He did, and it was just really hidden between the fire and the gap. I was trying to figure out, like... I thought he did the animation to spawn a hole, but there's just some weird black sludge that looked like this. Whew! That was a tight one. Thank you, Roid Wage, for the speed upgrade. Really getting me through this. Thank you, Little Horn, for blowing up your own little shadow orb there. Honestly, this speed upgrade has probably saved me a lot of damage. Without the speed upgrade, I would have to spend my time killing those guys because I couldn't really out-dodge them, but with it, I can just really focus on getting him down. Horn Photo is great, definitely not re-rolling that. Will I re-roll Brimstone? I'm gonna go with no. Definitely not. I will also take Pentagram. So, wow, yeah. No item room on this floor. We could spend a life to check the curse room. I don't value my lives very much here. Let's do it. Whoops. Although I don't want to throw it away on that. So, Brimstone. Very strong item. Basement 2. Do I want... Oh, great. Do I want 2 bombs and 2 keys, or do I want another potential guppy item? Let's reroll it. Go ahead. I could have taken Pandora's box and then put it back just to take it out of the item rotation, but I think that that might reset the item pool I'm rerolling from, and I would much rather get an item from the curse room pool. Yeah, Cursed Eye or Curse of the Tower aren't great. I need consumables, so I would totally do this. I'm strong and I have no consumables, makes this run great. But when we already have Dead Cat from our first floor, getting a second guppy item on the second floor would have been great, and Goat Head is another great thing we can get. So now we have enough money that we might want to prioritize shop over item room. Oh, I thought I could get south of there. That was my bad. I mean, obviously it's my bad, because I'm the one who got hit, but... Hey. Still doing fine. 9 lives, Brimstone, a damage upgrade, good speed, Goat Head. Not much to complain about. And earlier when I said, oh right, I never talked about our trinket, I got distracted and did not actually talk about our trinket. So this one is called Endless Nameless. Text is, I'm stuck in a loop. It's better than Bog's Bladder. And its effect is, whenever you use an active consumable, or whatever you want to call them, a pill or a card or a rune, it has a something like 50% chance to drop on the ground next to you. So you could potentially use Perthrow over, or Hanged Man, or whatever, over and over, as long as you keep winning the coin flip. So nothing wrong with that. And who knows, maybe we'll get a... Out of the 2 cards we've gotten, Fool and... what was it? High Priestess. Neither of them have procced Endless Nameless. Perfect time for a golden key. I would totally take triple shot Brimstone. It makes our charge time really slow, but look at that! I can't say no to that. And we did get a Tears upgrade, but I didn't do it because it's strategically a good or bad decision. I think Black Candle is a better than average shop item, and I am happy to have it as opposed to others. Let's blow this guy up for a better deal with the Devil Chance, and if he gives us a nickel, which he did, I figured under those circumstances I would buy Spear Heart. There's a bomb for sale. Let's get 7 cents and turn that 7 cents into a bomb and make a 2-cent profit. A little bit of work to go through for 2 cents, but this early in the run, 2 cents could make a difference. Yeah. So, oops, didn't hold it long enough. So this takes a long time to charge, but it should obliterate everything. And we are on an XL floor, so we're actually going to get through pretty quickly. This actually gives us a chance to catch up and actually do boss rush, which, with Inner Eye Brimstone, I will totally do. Because basically, Sad Onion is absolutely an item we want to take here, because our fire rate is our biggest weakness. D6 has not really done much, because we've gotten good items. This is not the best room for triple shot Brimstone. But hey, getting through it alright. And who am I to complain about triple shot Brimstone? So what we want to do is we want to charge it before we enter a room, and then just obliterate everything inside. So our biggest annoyance is going to be things like hosts, enemies that don't die the moment they're hit, stuff like that. But yeah, a huge room like that, which would have taken us so long with our normal tiers right now, because even with 2 tiers upgrade and the damage upgrade, we wouldn't be blowing it out of the water here. A room like that is just way easier, and look how easy the stain goes down. Pageant Boy gets rerolled. Mom's coin purse, I still don't want. I'll take it. I know there's a luck up pill in our rotation, but I don't think there was a battery charge in our shop. I could be wrong. I should be on the lookout for battery charges for D6. I recognize this jeopardizes my chance at boss rush, but I feel like I'm so strong I could rush if I really wanted to do it. Range up. A good pill in theory, but does nothing for us with Brimstone. So I'm just trying to do a couple more rooms here to get a charge for the D6. I was trying to line up the perfect shot, but probably would have been better to just take the shot and charge another. In case anyone's wondering why I'm not taking any red hearts, it's because once we get the Polaroid, it'll be better to have half a red heart than 1 red heart. And I don't expect us to... Thank you. I don't expect us to get low enough that we will need that extra hit. So I think it's better to stay a half a red heart because Polaroid is a really strong effect to have active. 6 times or more your Mercy Invincibility is just too much goodness to pass up. So I'm not... Alright, I've cost myself a lot of time here, but I hope it's for a good cause. In retrospect, I wish I'd just taken Pageant Boy and moved on, but once it re-rolled into Mom's Coin Purse, I don't think that gives us enough benefit, because I want to have a re-roll ready for this next boss item, and or if we get a deal with the devil. We have... Oh yeah, I want to re-roll here, because the Fallen is guaranteed to get us a deal with the devil item. The Nail, probably a re-roll target, after being used once, but there could be 2 items in here to re-roll. Yeah, let's re-roll this. Gimpy. Gimpy is good. I'm just gonna take this, use it once. That gives us Leviathan. Happy to have that. I don't know if I've...
Retro.
I mean, with the D6, you already have always have a few ways you could play any given situation. Oh, thank you, Endless Nameless, for doubling Relax for us. Okay. Gimpy is good. Not amazing, but good. Oops. It does suck that it removes our charge time indicator, so we can't tell how long it takes before our Brimstone is ready, so I'm just going to have to get a feel for that. It's great to be able to fly thanks to Leviathan. And yeah. Didn't get any huge benefits there. Oh, and you know what? I'm forgetting that I have Goat Head and that I will always have a deal with Devil. Battery charge on the ground is great. Huh, I don't know why for some reason I thought I had Curse of the Lost. I don't. I will totally open this first. I mean, with Goat Head, we're pretty much almost certainly going to have a chance to use this Eternal Heart. So let's do it. Quirks could be good if we find a sacrifice room that we want to play. And I am a sucker for sacrifice rooms and Mega Satan. I was like finding a way to just get that little bit extra from the charge. I don't like having to guess the charge of Brimstone, but it is what it is. Perfect. Tears down. Gonna continue to not take those. Little baggies. I like Nightlight. I'll take it. Don't care about the card that much. I should re-roll Little Baggy. Mom's Key. Worth it. And yeah, I am gonna blow up the donation machine. I should have done that on the first bomb, but it took me just a second to decide if I wanted to. Okay, boss rush is really becoming a pipe dream. If that's something I want to do, I gotta focus on it and make it happen. Every brimstone charge I miss is making that a little bit harder. Let's see what we got here. I don't think I'll reroll Death's Touch. Probably ever. I know that this is going to make our charge time even worse, but it's going to make our damage even better. So, let's find this boss. Oh, that is so many consumables. I love it. Thank you, Mom's Key. Already putting in good work. Can we get these all in one go? Not quite. Secret room, secret room. Golden bombs are great. Can't say no to infinite bombs. I wish Mask of Infamy would come off of invincibility sooner every day. Mom's underwear, definitely a reroll target, but deal with the devil is priority. That's definitely a reroll. Damage up, awesome. Boss rush, not happening. My bad. Could have gone faster. Let's reroll Mom's underwear and get going. Man, we look so sick right now. HP and luck up, cool. With our bleeding skull wearing an animal head, we're not to be trifled with. And of course, whatever Cthulhu tentacles we got going on here. Nobody wants to mess with that. I really would love to bomb my way out of this room because I hate waiting for those guys to drop, and I hate that they often cause me to take damage. And I hate this guy with our long charge time. But since this is connected to a couple rooms, I want to clear it in case it's the wrong way and I gotta go back. I'll spend a couple seconds here. Hey, Spirit Heart. 3 bombs for 1 Spirit Heart. Not an amazing trade, but nothing to... As seems to be becoming usual in these runs, nothing to complain about. Alright, so going up definitely led to the death of boss rush here. The dream is officially dead. Right at 20:00 there. Not a huge deal. I wouldn't say no to a speed upgrade here, and more importantly to an item pedestal I could then reroll. If it was IV bag. I might even take the reroll over IV bag. I'm not going to pick up every red heart just to do it, but I will come in here and check this out. Should have dodged that. Not a big deal. Oh, I hate fear on Monstro. Usually my go-to when Monstro jumps is just to head to right where he was, but obviously with fear, that's the worst strategy. Okay, now that we've got full HP, I will go back and play this a couple more times because I have the D6. I want every item pedestal I can get. And luck upgrades aren't bad either. Unfortunately, I can't think of any really good brimstone synergies that benefit from luck ups. Where I'm thinking of... I mean, Gimpy is good, but I'm really thinking in this case of Holy Light and Tough Love. My favorite luck-based items by far, because I like critical hits. It's fun. Alright, Mom's Key continues to be a great investment for us. I did bomb a donation machine a bit to get it, but it's given us a lot. Battery charge on the floor, good. We have lots of HP, let's check this. Contract from below, will I take it, or will I reroll it? I will take it, because I want to get... Because although I know I could use it to get Guppy now... That's always fun. Hey, Gimpy is making that very possible to get. Explosivo. Fun, doesn't work. Lil Loki. Fun, doesn't help. That's what those battery charges on the ground are for. Let's check in here. BFF. I always think of BFF as an investment. All it takes is one Incubus or Succubus or Lil Brim from one of these deals with the devil, and you're golden. I know I just wasted a play there, but I decided I wanted to pick up this battery charge and have it ready so that if he gives us something we don't want, we can re-roll it into something from his item pool that we do want. I would totally take another syringe, and even if experimental treatment isn't always good, I'm happy to have it. Now let's use that re-roll on Lil Loki. Butt Bombs isn't amazing, but it's good, and if we get something like Bomber Boy, I'd be happy to have it. Oh, experimental treatment took away our HP, that's fine. We're planning to feed it to Satan himself anyway. I do like Lil Larva. It gives you... You know what? I should get a battery charge for this deal with the devil. Lil Larva gives you a blue fly for every poop that you shoot. Oh, I was about to say whoops, but I have golden keys, so I decided to check the other. I'm not going to play that arcade anymore. I don't have anything to re-roll it with, and I don't care about an HP upgrade. No battery charge here, so don't even really need the Spirit Heart right now. Although that's probably for laziness. Okay, this is gonna be a while. This is just gonna be a lot of charging and waiting. Anytime I can hit 2 pieces of mud at once, it's gonna be a great moment for us. But honestly, great damage. Not a big deal. Really wish I had D4 right now, but I mean D6. Not actually as huge a fan of the D4 as some people are. Oops, messed up. Missed a play. Gonna take both of these. And gonna play this guy a lot. Really wish I had a D6 charge. Butt Bombs was not worth it. Really should... Oh, I was about to say I really should have taken the Polaroid, but I have Goat Head, so I can totally take the Polaroid, come back in here. I really want a third syringe. And I got it! So, what the third syringe does is it gives us the Spun transformation, which I think gives us a speed upgrade. Definitely drops a pill on the ground, and gives a huge damage upgrade, like 3. So I bet Maw of the Void charges about as fast as our regular shots. Let's go whenever it pops up. Okay. It doesn't charge... Our regular shots charge faster than Maw of the Void. That said, using both in conjunction is going to be a really potent combo. Basically just walk into a room, clear it out. 2 battery charges is awesome. Especially with Goat Head. Thank you, Nightlight, for saving me from some damage there, which I promptly took on my own. But yeah, 2 battery charges means 3 cracks at whatever item shows up in the deal with the devil, as long as it's not just 3 red chests. And honestly, if Lump of Coal shows up from Krampus, that's going to be a tough decision, because on the one hand, there are so many great items that you can get from Deal with the Devil with 3 rerolls. Let's check if this is adjacent to a secret room. It's not on this side or on this side because that's a tiny room. But with 2 guppy items and 9 lives, I'm going to go for it because I'm probably just going to feed this life to save myself anyway. Tammy's Head. Brimstone! Goodbye, D6, you were fun. So here's probably the most powerful synergy in the game, bar none. It sucks that it doesn't work with triple shot. Honestly, really underwhelming. So this run is going to need a lot of help to make it any further than the Wound 2. But yeah, Tammy's Head shoots out your tears in every direction. In this case, that means magnificent giant lasers. I would totally go for Guppy's Head. Get extremely strong here. If I can get Spun, Guppy, and Tammy's Head Brimstone on the same run, wow, this is amazing. Just gonna take one more second to call out the seed again. 39JS LSPL. This one is the first floor monster, double champion monster fight isn't great, but boy does this pick up later. Woo! Enjoying this. So yeah, nothing to talk about here. Will I fight Hush? Good chance. You know what? I am gonna take... I haven't forgotten the D6, and I'm gonna use it on White Pony and this deal with the devil. I'm aware that going into this curse room again is gonna cost me a life or two in order to get in and out and get Tammy's head back. I'm fine with that, and no it won't, because I left a spirit heart there. I'm probably going to die on this deal with the devil, so maybe I should have left that spirit heart in there for now. Not a big deal. Not a lot to complain about this run. Let's reroll this first, because that's exactly what I wanted. Just HP. Just HP to finance this deal with the devil. And considering that I didn't fight Boss Rush because I was too slow, I will totally do Hush. Like I said, I will not reroll Lump of Coal because it's actually really good with Brimstone and Afterbirth, in my opinion. I think it like doubles the damage as you get further out. And against Hush, double damage is only going to be like 1.2 times damage because of Hush's armor scaling, but it's like a progressive tax. It's still always worth having the damage upgrade. It's just not as amazing as you think it might be. So yeah, triple Brimstone, Guppy, Spun. No excuse to not fight Hush, even with no HP, because honestly, with 9 lives, I would hate having to do it, but I think it's possible to kill Hush without getting hit once. I would like to do that round, but I want to find the boss fight first because... Whew, that was close. Oh, I was about to say I should be using Tammy's head more, so I did, and... well, no effect. Huh. Tricky. I don't like having to do these spike rooms twice in a row, like... I think it's fun that Afterbirth introduced these, but... one at a time. Please, folks. I might want to be using Maw the Void to get more black hearts where possible. Which is actually a good reason to not just use Tammy's head for all my damage. But it's so tempting to use Tammy's head for all my damage that I want one more black heart. I would like to be able to get hit once against Hush, if possible. Maw the Void does my tier damage per tick and has a chance to spawn a black heart. No! I should have faced the other direction. I'm too strong. Wah. Alright, this could actually be a really tricky Hush fight. We got 8 tries at it. God, that looks cool. Definitely gonna take both of these. In this order, yeah. Alright, with 3 hearts and permanent Polaroid invisibility, I should be able to beat Hush on the first try. Awesome. I was trying to think if there was a way hey, Steven, never say no to another damage up. Ever. In this game. Or, honestly, any game, right? I don't think either of those does much for us. Kidney Stone, I feel like, offers a stat downgrade. I don't know if that works. Mysterious Liquid is a great item that's just really outclassed by everything else we have going on. I would rather have that Spirit Heart now than save it for later. I'm gonna invest everything in the first try. I don't want to not take anything. This is not the time to use this Joker card, which I've been saving for a while since we had Go Ahead. Okay, let's get some Brimstone Lump of Coal out. I want to stay... In theory, I want to hit from just the right distance where I can use all 3. You just saw me fail to charge 1 shots. But against regular size Hush, I can hit with all 3 Lump of Coal Brimstones. And it is actually pretty important to dodge here. But yeah, look at that damage. That's like an 1/8 of his health in just a couple shots, which, I mean, compared to any other boss in the game, doesn't seem like very much, but this is Hush we're talking about. This fella is not easy to kill. I've always wondered about the lore of Hush. I I've heard good explanations. That's right, I have Nightlight. Nightlight is pretty strong against Hush. It can cause some problems where you accidentally create tier patterns that make it really hard to dodge. But if you use it properly, you can totally use it to just control the flow of battle a bit, give yourself time to think. And a lot of times it's hard to use Nightlight and think about whatever else is on your mind. I'd like to get in. You know what? I'm safe. This is where I live now. I'm safe. Yeah. Once I find a safe spot, I want to just stay there. Obviously, those flies mess up that a bit. Now, what I should do with Nightlight is whenever he starts to do that attack. Hey, that's the first time we've been hit. As revenge, let's use Tammy's head, and this is going to be a successful Hush fight, only having gotten hit once. Gimpy gave us a lot of red hearts, but we can't use them. Yeah. Surprise, surprise, it looks like this Tammy's Head Brimstone run is going to turn out to be a victory. So, pretty happy about that. Dark Bomb! Can I take both of these and... if I do it real fast? No, because we can't take the second one until the animation from the first one finishes, but thank you, Endless Nameless, the first huge use I've seen for it on this run, and I think it gave us another one. Oh, what I could have done is taken it, run out the door so that I would die and respawn back in the Deal with the Devil, but Endless Nameless forgives my mistakes. Thank you, Endless Nameless. What have the rest of you done for me lately? Oh, and I forgot to mention, that Succubus we have is going to be really good because of that BFF we picked up, which, like I said, it's an investment, because we could get Succubus from the Deal with the Devil, and Succubus, not only is it going to boost our damage by 1.5 times while it's in there, it's also going to do damage based on our damage. I don't think it's our damage per tick, because that would be hugely OP, but it's a lot of damage. And our damage stat is really incredible. Cinrose, Steven, and frickin' Spun, as well as growth hormones. And we didn't get synth oil, but we got some good stuff. Yeah. Let's see if we can beat the rest of the run before 35 minutes. I would love to fight Mega Satan, but don't have the HP to make that happen. And besides, I've farmed the sacrifice runes for Mega Satan a couple runs now on this stream. Don't even need HP. Like, this is a strong. I bet I can one-shot Isaac if I shoot and Maw the Void and then Tammy's Head. Let's check. Didn't even need the Tammy's Head. Yeah. Mega Satan's fun, but Mega Satan gets boring if you do it every run, and with the right min-maxing, if you're not the lost, you usually can. Oh, I'll take a couple of these, maybe all of them. Number 2 isn't actually that good, but hey, it lets us know when Maw the Void is charged, so let's take our Joker card.
Joker.
Why not? I'm pretty sure this gives us no benefit, but whatever. Let's see what Glass Cannon looks like. We have extra lives, so we can afford to do that. Hey, you know what? Let's try Glass Cannon for a bit. It's not as good as Tammy's Head Brimstone, but it's kind of fun. Obviously, it has the major disadvantage of taking us down to a half heart every time we use it, but that's where 9 lives is great. Okay, I'm ready to go back to Tammy's Head Brimstone now, but that was fun. Oops. Number 2. Paying out. Oh man, contract from below. Oh, dang, I gotta go. That's right, taking Glass Cannon compromised my ability to beat the run in 35 minutes, like I said, but if this is the right path, maybe not 35, but 35-30, it can happen, I believe. That is not helpful. Please be this way, please be this way. Yes, yes. No, good, not good. I believe. South. South. Intersects with the big room. Not the path. Alright. Right. No, check the big room. Usually the big room. Should have gone with the big room the first time. Big room. Okay. 35-30. Happening. Woo! Excellent run. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. This has been MusicalConman Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Woo!